Hey, what's up? I'm Kyle, and I'm reviewing the course 10x BNB by Shaun Ghavami. I've purchased over $100,000 worth of courses in my lifetime. I used to work a really shit job, and I worked in it for 10 years. And towards the second half, I started trying a bunch of different things like day trading, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, all those things. And I finally landed on a thing that I do. It's called I do lead generation for small business, and the way that works is I build little 1 to 5 page websites for different services and rent those websites out to different business owners who want the phone calls that come in through it. But I'll talk a little bit more about that afterwards. I think it's better than physical real estate. I think it's more passive, and it's also way less risk and way less overhead and a lot more monthly profits. So when it comes to Airbnbs, I think taking a course in this could definitely teach you a lot, but Airbnbs are getting a lot more challenging these days. Almost every popular destination is flooded with Airbnbs. And on top of that, lots of people are losing interest in B&Bs because they're just getting more expensive. I know personally, I used to love Airbnb, but as of recently, I prefer hotels. They clean my room. I have people attending to me at all times. Unless I have a big family gathering, I'm not using an Airbnb. I'd rather stay at a hotel because the prices are the same or even higher. You're paying these Airbnbs for, cleaning costs and all these additional fees. It's just too expensive. So I'm not too certain about the future of Airbnb, but if you're going to go down this path, this course 10x BNB does seem like a solid course to go through, because they do make a guarantee that if you don't make 5 figures or something like that by a certain amount of time, they're going to keep working with you until you do. So I actually respect that a lot. But there are 2 things I always recommend to people before they buy a course, because I've taken so many of them. Number one thing is watch a lot of the course creators' videos on YouTube or social media, and make sure you vibe with that instructor, because if you don't understand, if they're not explaining things in a way you understand, you're not going to learn anything. Every course instructor teaches similar things for their own skill set, and you want to just make sure you pick a good instructor that explains things in a way that you comprehend. The second thing is you want to make sure they have a vibrant Facebook group, because while you're going through this program, you're going to have lots of questions, and the course instructor is not going to be available to answer them at all times. So you want to have a bunch of other people who are taking the course, or people who are way more advanced than you, to be available at a quick post's notice to answer your questions for you. It's also great for networking and finding business partners. I found my business partner in the Facebook group, so it's worked out great. You can just scale so much faster. But I think what I do is a lot more passive and a lot easier and a lot less risk. You don't have to buy a whole property or take a loan from a bank. It literally cost me like $100 or less or nothing to put up a website in a certain market. So what I do is you don't have to be a junk removal company in order to make a junk removal company website in Portland. So what I do is I build a website called junkremovalportland.com, put 1 to 5 pages on it depending on the competition in that market. And once it gets ranking to the front page, people start finding that website when they search junk removal Portland. They start seeing my website, even though I'm not a junk removal company. And when they see that website, they call it for services. And then I rent that website out to a business owner in Portland who actually does junk removal. He gets all the phone calls from the website, and I just leave the website there. It just does its own work, and he's basically paying me a monthly fee to take all the phone calls that come from my website. For something like junk removal, you get anywhere from $500 to $1,500 depending on the volume of calls you're sending them. But it's pretty passive. I don't do per lead. I'm not having to calculate how many leads I sent them and how many jobs they close. It's just basically rent. They're going to get an average of 50 to 100 calls, and they pay me a flat fee to get whatever comes in. It works out for the business owner. It works out for me. It's great. And SEO is not hard at all. Getting a site to rank on the front page. There's no coding involved. It's just content and directory listings. It's really not that hard. And I've been doing this for 5 years now. I wouldn't say it's 100% passive. The hard part is upfront work. You put a little bit of work up front to get the site up and ranking. And then once it's ranking, it just kind of sits there forever and does its job. You rarely lose first page rankings for local SEO. So I would say the only unpassive part about it for me now is that I have over 100 clients now, and I have to, people have credit cards that decline every month. So I have to call them up and chase down the money, and sometimes clients churn, and then I have to go find new clients to replace them. So, but whenever you're under 10 sites, it's pretty much passive. You don't have to do shit. But I am basically in control of my own time. I work from home. I haven't had to go into an office in 5 years, and it's changed my life forever. But if you have any questions about what I do, you can shoot me an email. I left my email in the description. And if you want to check out a course that teaches what I do, there's a course that I endorse. It's not my course, but I endorse it because I really like the instructor. It's right below in the description as well. You can click that link and you can see the course. That's all I got for you. Good luck on your making money online journey. You just keep trying things, and you'll eventually fall into the right thing that gets you into the lifestyle you want. This has been a review of 10x BNB by Shaun Ghavami, and hope to hear from you, and good luck.